Full size and open the arena. You know what? Before I open the arena, let's open the build. Take a while because it's very high poly. But as we do every time, we'll see our status and what are we doing. Oh, it's loaded. Okay, so yeah. If you remember from last stream, this is the level. Well, it's not completely the level because here is supposed to be the great entrance to the tomb. This is why this level is the entrance. But yeah, this is the landmass that the characters are going to come from. I'm going to start here and go here, go on the bridge, and then there is this walkway that is going to have some features in the future, and the circular thing here, this is what I call the arena, and it's going to include the theater and the pit, and then we have some stairs that is going to lead to the entrance, and this is going to be the location of the boss fight that this level is meant to include. So yeah, now let's go back to the arena. I was planning in the beginning to do it all in a circle, like the entire thing. Let us show. This is the same circular shape that is in the build itself, and if I lift it, it's supposed to encompass everything. I just keep it here to be aware of the size that it needs. So yeah, so there's the amphitheater. There is a walkway here that is going to. It serves no purpose besides having being decorative. And now this is nothing. Like it's going to be a pit. Sorry. I woke up an hour ago and I haven't had coffee yet. Here is my coffee. Yeah, you can't put. Okay, I will allow this link. I will time out. I have a link block on the channel, so just as you know, you can post links. How do I remove your timeout? Untimeout. You are untimed out. One Sam. But yeah, I use I use the link block. So please don't try to post links, but I see that the link was nothing offensive or anything. And welcome all the people watching. Hi, good morning. I'm Aisel, or Aviv, you can call me. I never did this part. People came to the stream and I just kept working, but hi. Yes, viewer interaction is important. As someone that works in the industry, I should know. Anyway, I'm not sure if I want to break this down to bricks and do a circular brick thing, or just cut away in the. Maybe I should just cut away because I'm going to sculpt everything. Everything right now is in poly modeling, and I'm going to sculpt it later to make it more of a stone, organic feeling. So yeah, let's do something like this. Let's D and then scale. Oops, I actually moved it. D. Right click to S. Something like this, I imagine. A new follower from Free Hugs for All. That's a lovely nickname. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. And yes, give hugs, although only with consent and not in the time of a global pandemic. Like, make sure to be hygienic and keep social distancing. SZ will need to. Whoop. Okay. Maybe. No, I think that's a good size. Yeah, virtual hugs are okay. Give virtual hugs to for anyone. Okay, now we're going to boolean this. Boolean. Not bevel. Boolean. I'm going to pick this. Difference. Apply. Delete. And now we have this lovely circle thing. But I want it. Oh, that's interesting. It was supposed to be. Wait. Oh, my screencast as well. Here you go. Now you can see my keys. Oh, that's not right. Need to re-add this. So 7. Place it here, please. Three. Here. Add cylinder, need to be 16. Instead of angon, we're going to fill it with a triangle fan, which is what I wanted. Radius 12? Yeah, 12. That's the correct size. Okay, now we have a cylinder we can work with. I just didn't want to have to do all the topology myself. Boolean, pick this, apply, lit, right. Now when we go to edit mode, you can see that the segments are not combined. We actually have faces for all sides, which is what I wanted. But now we do this. That's what I wanted, and we are going to do I extrude or do I move it? Like, I need to create an illusion of death. Just move it a bit on the Z. Doesn't need to be a lot. Okay. Maybe move it up a bit. This. No. I think it's fine. It's fine. Although yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine for now. No need to go into so much details with this. It's just there to give an illusion of a pit. One thing I did want to do is create ground, just so we see. I can use this actually. Yeah, I can use this. So let's isolate this thing. Get up a bit. I need to subdivide it, I guess. Subdivision surface. Simple. Simple isn't working. Oh, I'm on. But let's apply and see how it looks. Maybe that's enough. Maybe it's too much. I just need to show you what I want to do. I just want to... I don't have the brushes. I want to add some rocky texture to the ground. So draw, have this rock noise, I can increase it like this. I don't want symmetry. Yeah, it's not enough geometry, but I think it's enough for Dino Topo to work. What? Why am I on the grab brush? I think I need to add... Okay, it did add a lot of... Damn it. Blender crashed. This happens from time to time. Good thing I save frequently. Back to the arena, please. Full screen, save. Okay. Maybe leave it alone for now. Maybe I don't need so much mesh. What you can do is take a brush that you don't use, bring strength to 0, enable Dino Topo, constant, that's fine, constant details, and then do something like this, and then I think it's too much. See? Creates a lot of geometry. I think maybe it's too much geometry. Probably, yeah, need to append again. Blender has this thing that if you don't use something like brush on this file, it won't save it for the next time. Which is annoying. I think I need to work with a smaller brush. And I need... strength is enabled, okay. Oh, okay. Now I get the effect I wanted. I don't want it to be... But you see the difference between where I have the mesh and where I don't. I need to enable Dynotopo again. But yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to give a little bit of a rocky texture to the surface, just to make it look like it's a rocky ground. I think that's enough. More around the edges, a bit more here. Good. Yep. Okay. Looks enough like a face of a stone. Layout. Save. Now what I'm going to do is, first of all, hi Tesla, good night to you too. It's my morning. Oh fudge, that I didn't expect. Let's try to decimate this without losing the details. 0.5. Yeah, 0.5 is fine. 0.1? 10%, let's see. Yeah, that's totally fine as well. Let's try. Oh, I need to apply. I need to apply it first. No. Blender, sometimes you're very unique. Save often, folks. Blender, well, it's not Blender's fault. Blender uses a lot of system resources. And sometimes it crashes. 0.05. Let's try turning it even more. I'm trying. The thing is, I increased the topology to sculpt, and now I'm decreasing the topology because there is no reason for these things to be disused. I'm also going to dissect it in a moment. 0.01. I'm going to dissect it so only the, hopefully, only the top layer will be left. Yeah. That's too much. You can see that we lost details. It actually doesn't look bad. It has a kind of stylized look I like. So maybe I'll keep it like this, but maybe 0.03. Yeah, I know it's very entertaining, this process of decimating, waiting, and oh, okay. I like this. I like this. Apply. Now we reduce the number of polygons from like 600,000 to 3,000. Ground. Now we are going to take. Okay, you can see the geometry is very different from before. We are going to. This is this is a lookout. No, I want bisect. I want to. Don't remember how you do it. Click drag to define a plane. I do remember. So maybe like. Oh, select all, that's what I wanted. And no, that's not what I want to do. But yeah, select all, wait. What? Oh. And again, the screencast keys were lost when I select all. Clear inner. Aha! And I didn't fill it because we don't need to. So now we are, well, that's more than I thought, but I think it's fine. I can probably, if I really want to, make it better, but it's getting complicated. Like I will need to, maybe I will do that. One of my problems is I'm getting dragged by small details. It's good for some things, but sometimes it makes me work on things way too much. So for example, there is no real reason I should work on this ground thing so much, but I'm doing it anyway. I wish I knew a better way to select all of those disjointed faces. What I should have done actually is cutting the cylinder to begin with, then work with a polygon plane before I even did the subdivision. No fudge. And that would have saved me a lot of work. But yeah, sometimes you don't think of those things. You just do. And doing is fine, like, better to just do than don't. Okay, then we can just kill those faces. Goodbye. Spin. Hmm? Yeah. Okay. G, Z. Actually, I wanted square in the middle. What? Oh. Object, origin, to geometry. 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now obviously this is going to be empty. It's hot in here. Let's turn on the AC. How do I do this? I wish I would have saved the boolean, but I didn't. I like looking at it with the cavity and everything from time to time, just to get a feel of the shape. Save. I wonder, can I boolean this? And then like go to here. Yep, I can. And I did. Great. So we have a ground and we have a pit. I kind of like that. We have a ground and we have a pit. So, okay, now we need triangular. Can't work without the glove. On the one hand, this glove is annoying. On the other hand, you need it to not be stuck to the spring. And also to look like a ninja. Okay, so now this is going to be like this. The walkway comes from here. And in the front we have the entrance to the tomb, which I don't have yet, which will be the last thing I actually model for this level. But now for this, whoa, it's not centered. What? That's, I placed the origin to geometry, but it's not in the center. That's so weird. Okay, I guess I'll need to straighten it myself. G, Y. That's close enough. I have the scroll wheel. G, X. It's going to be totally straight, but okay. And G, Z. And now we do origin to 3D cursor, and it's supposed to be straight more or less. Okay, that's. Now we do the boolean again. So yeah, another tip, check all of your views often. Top view, number 7, you can see on the screen. Side view, the other side view. Make sure everything is positioned like you want it to be. Boolean, this, apply, edit mode, linked, delete. Okay, so we have this in the middle actually, and not to the side. This cylinder is the pit. Go into the collection. Collection is called design. I have my own naming conventions, like I always have in a scene in what I work on. I have the design, which is everything in a model, and then if I want to render, I do a new collection, call it scene, and have the lights and the camera and everything I need. For example, if I want to do something like a studio background, which I often do, I have it there. And then you can hide the scene thing when you don't need it. But this project is just for importing it into another file, so it doesn't matter as much, but I still do it. Okay. Wonder what it does if I shave smooth. Nothing. Since the borders of this thing are not going to show, I don't care they are straight. Don't really care about the borders of the ground. It's just I just did it here for visualization. In truth, I can do it with a plane, which will probably be easier. But yeah. So now I want steps, and I want the steps to be triangular. Like I want. Let's annotate. Like I want the steps to be. There are going to be steps like this, with railings, and then there's going to be this kind of thing. There's going to be. I don't know why I decided the steps are going to be triangular, but that's why I decided. And this is going to go again like a pyramid. Oh, it stays with the view. That's actually cool. I didn't know. Excellent. Can I? No, I can't select everything. Rotation eraser. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So let's think about how we are going to do that. Well, first of all, make all of these unselectable because I don't want to select them by mistake. And we are going to move the 3D cursor to like here, I guess, because everything you add to the scene is going to be placed in the 3D cursor. So if you want it to be easier to handle, You move the 3D cursor. So I guess I want to cube and turn it 90 degrees. What's the size of a step? Size of a step. Stair calculator. It's a thing. Okay, so in order to know what's the total run? Oh, I get it. The total run is how long the staircase. So in order to calculate this, I'll need to know the size. You know what? I'm thinking about it too much. A normal run is 25 centimeters. That's all I need to know. So my cube is going to be like, what's this size? This is, let's say, 8 meters. That's a very big step, but everything here is big. So yeah, so we are going to do it like 8 by 20 by 0.25, or let's do it by 0.50, so I can place them one on the other. Okay, sounds reasonable. Cube. Oh, right, I can't actually give dimensions beside this, so let's do it like 8. Okay, and since I put it in design, it won't let me click on it, but I will move it to the main collection, and I will also isolate. No, I don't want to isolate, but I will hide the ground. The ground is annoying. Okay, so first of all, it's now 8. I need it to be half in both Z and Y axes. Put it on the ground, please. Oh, no, X. Okay. 30. So I need it to be 0.5 and 0.5. No. Yes? Whoa, that's a very small step. No, no, no. I think that's the right size for like a house, but not the right size for this level. Like I'll need 10,000 steps. Maybe I did this wrong as well. Let me take a look. I can't actually do it from the orthographic. Like, what's the size here? No, that's fine. That's like half. No, that's actually huge. Yeah, that's huge. Like those stairs need to be half their size. But will maybe these were giant people. What? Why can't I? Okay, that was weird. But anyways, oh, I deleted the cube. What's the time? Streaming for 46 minutes. Okay. What's this? What's this thing? Why there is a point here? Anyway. So yeah, let's do it like 8 by... This couldn't... 8 by like 2. That seems a lot more reasonable. Oh! That's supposed to be 2 and that's supposed to be 8. No, it doesn't. I need like 4 by 4. And then I need to rotate it. Not 90 degrees? 45? I'm stupid? Yes, I'm stupid. And SX Y Z. Like I want the width to be bigger. No, not this edge, this edge. Yeah, like this, that's what I wanted. 7 S. Yeah, something like this. Looks okay. Move it closer to the thingy and array. I need like 0.9 and then I 2 and 2. That looks promising, I guess. And I think the like a rise of 50 of okay, I think it's decent. Like let's do 20 stars. Yeah, yeah, that's totally fine. Let's do divided by 4. 20 is divided by 4, that's fine. Okay, that looks good. I like how this turns out. Ugh. I think it's That's what it is. Yeah. It was a bit of the annotation pencil. I didn't. Okay, so now I need the railing. I actually need railing on those two. Now that I think about it, because of the size and everything, I think I'm going, not now, but I think I'm going to remake this whole arena. Because I think I made a mistake. I didn't do proper sizes. Or maybe just the bottom staircase, because let's check those things. Though, oh, I can't touch it. No, thank you. Scroll wheel again. So let's take this. This is, oh, that's fine. Those are fine. Between 25 centimeters and no. How do you? Okay, those are fine. So I just need to fix the bottom stairs. The bottom stairs are not correct. Later, in a later date. Okay. So we have this lovely staircase. Now we want to do pretty much the same thing, only it's going to be like the size of 3 of those. So I take the new one. This is stairs S, and this is stairs L, and I'm going to cancel the array, and I'm going to do like oh, one thing I forgot is to apply scale. Yeah. Oh, the total rise is 10 meters. That's fine. So this is going to be 2. And but starting GZ below okay, like this, and then G not Z. Okay, not okay. GX. GY, that's what I wanted. It's going to start like as a bottom step, and G, not G, C. Too much? Maybe it's too much. Probably better. Yeah. And now maybe it needs to be even bigger. Maybe the 56 was right. Okay, maybe not 56, but 32? 48? 48? Okay, let's try this. Yeah, it's in the confines of the scene. So G, X, no, Y, as in the question, why am I stupid? And now we're going to put an array on this. 2, so 1, it's relative, I forgot. And start moving it. Yeah. And that's great, I think. Let's try like interesting. Yeah, that's right. Looking good. Now, keep in mind that this is not going actually to show in the scene because there is actually ground around it, so it's going to come out of the ground. Speaking of which, okay, awesome. Okay, that's really cool. Now I just need railings. And I need railings both of the... I need to put it like with the ground around it. I need to see it. Let's do that. Let's do that. I have a sculpt of the arena. Object arena iPoly. Okay, that's actually good. It's need to go a bit higher. Arena iPoly. Like this. Obviously it needs to move a bit. Okay. I probably need to actually remake the model because I didn't take into consideration the... Wait, but I did take the height into consideration, so need to actually be in the height of the arena itself. Something like this. Okay, I like it actually. Probably put some columns here. Huh? X something like this a bit. And yeah. Okay. Sorry. And yeah, this is I'm going to cover it, but overall looks good. Um, Now I wonder what I want to do with that. Like, and move it forward. G Y like this. I can remove the upper ones or something. Um, I'll probably need to cut away here. It doesn't make any sense. Like the idea, the characters come from here and then they walk. Oops. And then they walk around. Maybe they could go down here. Okay, but overall it looks good. It's in the right proportions. Yeah. I just need to cut away. I'll just need to cut away those things because it doesn't make any sense that there is neutral ground, natural earth. Hello, Trill Alive. How are you doing? It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense that there is a natural ground that is covering the man-made structure, unless what there was some volcanic eruption or something. I could make an excuse, but anyway. How do I make? Oh, like this. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we made sure that everything's look with accordance to the what to the plan. And now we can remove this and think about the railings. The main reason I started making the terrain is because I'm still in the phase of learning Blender. So I just had a couple of ideas, and I'm going over an environment design course. So I planned the environment, and I tried sculpting, and I learned sculpting and stuff like that. And I'm not in the phase of putting it into the engine yet, and I actually don't know what the capabilities of the engine are. So yeah, eventually maybe I'll see that the engine. I'm going to work with Unreal. Maybe I'll see that the engine does it better, and everything I worked on is useless. That could be. But still, those are skills I wanted to learn, and I did. And also, it helps me. It helps me now when I'm trying to get the dimensions right and everything. But yeah, I was watching a level design, not exactly tutorial, but some sort of video on YouTube, and I saw how they painted water and added trees and everything, and I was thinking to myself, okay, so you can do it better in the engine and stuff. I am also going for a more stylized look, so I'm not sure yet what you can do with the engine regarding that. Hello, Hallie, which writes in Arabic, which I don't know how to read. But hi. Anyways. Railings. The music is still going on? Yes, it is. I can barely hear it. Okay. Railings. I will just do what? I want like a straight line all the way. So what that is like 10 meters high, I assume. So like on a cube. Do it. That's not right. Let's isolate. No, not isolate here, but hide this. Also hide those GZ. GX. No, Y. So it is 10 meters high. Yep, it is 10 meters high. And then we do like 2 or even 0.5. And we'll move it to a side. I actually want to GX like this, but maybe we'll do it thick enough to hide the edges. GX. Yes, a bit more. Yeah. No. Okay, that's fine. And then Y 2030. And obviously, since the pivot point is in the middle. Oh. Like this. G, Z. Yeah. So this is 3 I. Same thing here. G, Z, like this. Weird. Maybe face and oh, I know, face scale. No. I know how to do this. G, Z, G, Z, like that, maybe 4, and now this face I'm going to this. Yeah. Don't know. Oh, I understand. I understand what I'm doing wrong. I need to like this. Yes. And this can actually go. Oh no. Like this. Yep. Excellent. Love this. Oh, how much time we are? 1 hour and 15 minutes. 1 hour left, more or less. Okay, let's continue to duplicate it. This, and we have this lovely railing. Need to go down a bit, I think. No. G, then. Oh, even more. G, then. Be like this. Okay, so maybe we will make it that's too tall. Yeah, it was okay in the in the first place. Yeah, so it's fine like this. So again, the X. Failing. We have array stairs right and left. Looks good, looks good. I want to do the same thing for the arena. The so all of those should go on their own collection. No. What? Not supposed to be able to move this. Weird. Anyways, new collection, staircase. Thank you, untouchable. Now this is going to go in design. The ground, hide it for a bit. G, not there. Right. Obviously that's X is here. GX. Nope. Doesn't help me. Hide the pits. GX. Oh, hide the staircase. Yes, now it will help me. Thank you. So GX. GY. What? GY. Oh, GZ, sorry. GZ. GZ until the actual ground. So the arena itself doesn't sit on the ground. Hello, Art. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Why can't I touch the arena? Oh, because I'm in edit mode, because I'm stupid. G, Z. Z. Put it on the ground. Okay, this is on the ground. This is not really going to help me. GZ. Need like GZ and lift it like this. Okay, that's fine, but I'm not going to keep it like this. GZ, I'm going to do excellent. Yeah. Do I like this? I think so. Maybe this can go like that. What? What? What's going on here? Why? That's so weird. So weird. Anyway, okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. And maybe I have no idea why there are those extra geometry. I don't know what I did. I didn't extrude. I didn't do anything. But yeah, I wanted to take this and move it a bit forward. Like this. Where is the pet? Yeah. Let's think about this logically for a moment. Yeah, okay, so it's reasonable to block those paths because the people that enter the theater would have gone through here, wherever that leads, which I don't know. So yeah, the staircase is a different matter. They weren't supposed to go from the theater to the staircase. Two different things. I accept my logic. So we are, I duplicated the wrong thing. We are duplicating, we are rotating 180. That didn't do it. RZ 180. Thank you. We are moving it on the x-axis. till here. Now it's a bit too much. Needs to be like gx, like this. Yes, 1 square away from the pit. Show everything. Okay. I think the basic shape is done. We get back the ground. I think the basic shape of this element is finished. What we need to do now is a bit of sculpting. So, I'm going to start with this. I'm not going to join them yet. I'm going to isolate it, save. I'm going to go to sculpt and try to work on this a lot more. I appended the... Where is the mask tool, by the way? Simplify mask, okay. Just wanted to know. Spray brush, our old favorite. Now, this is not low poly. This is low poly. We're going to use Dino Topo and hopefully, yeah, works. But this is way too much. Yeah, so the first order of business, this is actually fine. I want those sort of how do you say, faults. First order of business is smoothing out all of the edges, maybe not the bottom one actually. You know what? I need to do something before I start it. And that is duplicating everything. I'm not, you know, I won't duplicate. I'm going to create a new file. Because, well, the ground is not related, but I want to keep all the low poly things. So save as Yep. Was weird. The day today is the 17th, right? Okay. Eh? What happened? And what the heck happened? Saved. Thank you. That was weird. Okay. Now I have a separate file with all the low poly assets. And now we can start sculpting. But obviously we can't without Dino Topo. Why am I focusing on the sides that no one is going to see? That's another problem I have. No one is going to see those edges. And it does look like a weathered rock. Which is the point. That's actually fine. And part of this, obviously, part of the organic look, it's too much right now, but part of the organic look is that some things are more weathered than others. No. I actually don't like the connection here. better. This is maybe fine because it's the, how do you say? I forgot the word in it for it. Those are edges that people are actually going to see, and so we'll work on them for a bit. Well, they could see them, I guess. An unforeseen advantage of my very bad geometry is that it works well with the sculpting. It bends in interesting directions. I don't want to do too much because it still needs to maintain its shape. It's not an organic rock thing. It's actually something that was built. You see the connection here. The reason it does this interesting thing is because of the geometry beneath it, which, to be honest, isn't very good. I'm not really that experienced, and I don't always make the best. I don't always use the best techniques. Okay. Yeah, so this looks really destroyed really well. Whoops. Don't do it from that far off. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not sure about this. Doesn't matter. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. And the sculpting process is require a lot more concentration. Whoops! More concentration, more attention to details to get the result I want. Require also speak less while doing it. Bad. Interesting that the same thing that annoyed me when creating the stone shapes really helping when creating this weathering effect on a geometric shape. Whoa, a bit too much. If you don't haven't noticed, since I'm using a pen, the stronger I press, the more prominent the effect. And sometimes I turn on and off the pen pressure to get different results. It's too much. For example, right now I turn the pressure for the radius. And the thing with the radius is that the size you put it is the maximum size the pen will go to when you press it. So if I use pressure, I can do small things that are barely noticeable, but then I can press and hold. And if I turn this off, everything I do stays the same. Pressure. Okay. What do you think? I think some of that is a bit too round, but I think overall it looks like a ancient deserted theater. Now if I turn on cavity, you can see some of the things. The great thing here is that the stairs look a lot better now. So yeah, obviously it's not there isn't a material or anything, but yeah, that's an approximation, and I think it's great. Turn out better than I expected. That's not what I wanted. What's the good material I love? Never mind. So yeah, okay. This part is done. Now cancel the isolation, go away. I also don't need the ground. I did already. Now I'm not going to sculpt the staircase. I'm going to keep the contrast between the things that are weathered and weathered and damaged and stuff like that, and the things that are just built to last. Maybe a bit over the railings, but nothing else. Also, speaking of which, you know what? I will sculpt them in separately. That's how they will get a bit of character. Now, here I need to be very careful about what I do. Why is it this? What's going on here? What did I do? Oh, I moved it. Why is not face orientation? That's okay. Everything is fine. I probably need to subdivide it, but I'm using Dino Topo. Subdivision. Simple. Oh, the the sculpting actually worked. Okay, back. What is... Okay, that's probably enough. But I don't get it. What's going on? I know. I know. So... You know what's the problem is, chat? The problem is that I didn't apply the transformation. So we have all sort of wacky things. Apply, rotation, scale. Sculpt. Now everything is fine. Dino Topo. Scrape brush. Obviously this is going to take more pressure to see the changes because it goes from having no topology and then a Dino Topo works on it. I'm applying more pressure than before. Yeah. That's it. And that's it. Don't need to do a lot. Just a bit to make it look wettered and damaged. Save. I could go and this is the outer layer, right? Could do stuff like is this anchored? Yes. I don't want to. I really don't want to. Never mind. Okay. And unhide everything. And go to this. And apply. Save. Hide everything. Sculpt. Spray brush. Thank you. And again. Need a bigger brush. And a bigger brush. and Dinotopo, otherwise it won't do anything. And that's about it. Yeah, save. Layout. Save. And hide everything. Okay. Go away, go away. Go away, ground. Face. That's fine. Now, a bit on the pit, and again, apply scale and rotation. Isolate it. Sculpt. Oh, again, Dinotopo. We don't want it to be actually round. Very damaged. That's... nah. Makes two even lines. Those are fine actually. Since this really doesn't need to be precise, I'm doing broad strokes. That's good. And I think that's enough. We'll keep some of it more sharp. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Boom. Show everything. What's the time? Okay. Yep, 2 hours. We managed to finish everything. That's great. So let's remove the I prefer the world cavity and preset too much. Okay, that's enough. And this is our stage. That's it. Okay. This is everything for today. Streaming for 2 hours. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, hi Alex. Glad to have you here. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link to the live channel is in the description. I'm your white noise. Great. Sorry to take it away from you. But yeah, we'll continue this on another day. So have a lovely rest of day or night or whatever. And we'll see you next time. Bye bye.